The 8th annual Boston Jazz Week starts today and runs through May 4th. This 10-day celebration of the music in our unique local jazz scene ties in with the national observance of April as Jazz Appreciation Month. The theme of Jazz Week 14 is No Walls, a salute to the power of jazz to bring people together, highlighting how jazz breaks down racial and cultural barriers worldwide. Here now is saxophonist Ken Field. He's the leader of the Revolutionary Snake Ensemble, member of Jazz Boston's Board of Directors, and a co-chair of Jazz Week. Wow, you're a busy man, sir.
How are you doing?
Good to see you.
Nice to see you, Chris.
All right. Let's talk about this, how Jazz Week has grown and sort of reached out into the neighborhoods and all different kinds of people, as just rather than bringing in famous jazz people to Boston.
What we're trying to do with Jazz Week is celebrate what already happens in Boston. There's a vibrant jazz scene here. There are so many great musicians, and we're trying to make it clear to the public what's already going on in Boston on a weekly, on a daily, on a monthly basis. And so we're basically cheerleading all of many performances, jazz performances, specifically shining a little spotlight on this week, this particular week. It's 10-day week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about, there are all kinds of mostly free events going on. Probably the biggest one you've just decided on. Tell us some of the details of your centerpiece event.
Right. Well, we're very pleased that right in the middle of this week falls a day that's been proclaimed International Jazz Day. And along with the theme of the festival, we're trying to shine even a more focused spotlight on the international jazz that takes place in Boston. And we're presenting a concert of international jazz. Jazz is a uniquely American art form, but it's spread throughout the world. And we want to show people in various communities around Boston that there are specific jazz groups, jazz-oriented groups that focus on the music from their communities, from their cultural communities.
So this is, where is it, when and where is it?
This is going to take place on Wednesday night, April 30th. It's going to be at Emmanuel Church right there on Newbury Street. It starts at 7 o'clock with a little pre-show at 6 o'clock. My group is going to play outside to sort of draw people in. We're going to have a Haitian group, a Creole group. We're going to have a group that's doing American jazz with break dancers. The floor lords are going to be doing some dancing. We're going to have an Armenian group, Musaner, and maybe a couple of other groups that I've forgotten about. But it's going to be a broad spectrum of styles of jazz from different cultural communities.
Now, going
it's
from...
free.
It's free. Well, that's the magic word. Going from the international to the very local, one of the things that you guys are great about is working with public schools. Now, you're going to have something very soon spotlighting the youth performers.
Right. In fact, the day before, this is Tuesday, April 29th, we're going to have a concert of area high school jazz bands. That's going to take place, I think, around 5 p.m. at the Boston Public Library, go on into the evening. And we're very excited about that. We did this last year. We had some great young local jazz musicians from local high schools. Also during the day, throughout the day, there's going to be open houses at various schools in the Boston area where people can come and see what goes on in some of those music programs.
Now you're giving, well, your organization is giving awards to some legends locally. So why don't you quickly tell us about those, among many other things going on during this?
Well, the annual Roy Haynes Award is going to be awarded to Fred Taylor, who's such an important figure in the world of jazz in Boston and beyond. He had founded Paul Small and Jazz Workshop many years ago. He books jazz musicians to this day. He's a powerhouse, and we're awarding him the annual Roy Haynes Award. And that will, that's going to be on Sunday, May 4th, and it's going to take place at Scullers in the late afternoon. Of course, all this information, the best place.
On the website?
It's on the website.
Now, as a saxophonist yourself, you were telling me that there's a legendary saxophone repairer, or whatever the right word is?
Yes, we're also presenting the Jazz Journalists Association Award. They give a lot of awards every year, and they're giving one to the local hero in our city. They give local hero awards in many cities. The Boston Local Hero Award is going to Emilio Lyons, who is well known as the sax doctor, has worked for decades repairing horns, saxophones mostly. from people like me all the way on up to Stan Getz and Sonny Rollins. So he's quite an amazing figure. That's going to be Sunday the 27th, I believe, at Wally's, and that's in the afternoon, 3 to 6 in the afternoon.
We've run over a few of the highlights of this, but there are so many events, and every day the calendar on the website is being updated. I was excited to see that you guys are encouraging house concerts. You don't even have to have a professional venue, that people are having it in their houses.
Right.
There's, VFW posts that are doing things. So going to the website is probably the best way to see where these largely free jazz events. And then once you've gone to an event and come back alive, you'll go back again, which is the real purpose of this, right?
That's right. That's right. And the website is jazzboston.org.
All right. Well, thank you and congratulations. And I don't envy you the work of helping put this all together, but
it's a labor of love.
All right. Thank you so much, Ken.
Okay. Thanks, Chris.